Galactic Federation of Light Update, April 19, 2016. 7 men, 8 Kankan, 12 Manic. Dratzo. Your world is slowly moving toward the divine resolution of the inevitable bankruptcy of USA Incorporated. The American regime has managed to forestall the inevitable. Nevertheless, the time has come for the world's major governmental change to manifest. The amount of guile and plain outright lying has finally run its course. The continued obstinacy to change of the American regime can no longer be maintained. Too many governments have left its side. Too many major economies have abandoned its cause. This de facto government is now alone and becoming more isolated by the day from its former friends and longtime allies. The world sincerely intends that it gracefully collapse and be replaced by governance more congenial to the changing nature of a new, growing, and more prosperous economy. This is the hope and intent of a number of possible solutions given freely to this suddenly desperate regime. America now requires a major house cleaning. The old ways are no longer even conceivable. Only a whole new outlook will do. The present American administration is beginning to realize this truth and is seeking a means to achieve this noble end. As the former might of America fades into the sunrise of a new day, a whole new realm full of excitement and prosperity is currently ready to manifest. Count Saint-Germain knew that a major set of events was needed to establish the required foundations for this new realm. At the opening of this millennium, America was to achieve its greatest false flag and call it 9/11. America turned on its own people and wiped out many more lives than reported, to create a false sense of security for its ruling oligarchy. This security was shattered by the rise in this world of a relentless force that turned America's victory into the object that was to be the main cause for its ultimate undoing. This set of events led to the RV and the start of a global currency reset. These things were the heart of a new financial system. This alone signaled that America's days as a godlike superpower were over. It was to be replaced with a Nasara-born new governance and an unlimited prosperity. These elements were to embody a new realm filled with ETs, Algarthans, and a new sense of purpose. This growth in consciousness was inspired by the arcane work of heaven. Since the middle of your 1970s, every body guardian was dedicated to the slow but steady growth of consciousness within the heart and soul of surface humanity. This accelerated movement had been inspired by the near collapse of the sun in the early 1970s. Heaven saw this astrological event as the necessary harbinger for the mission to return its limited consciousness keels into physical angels. This operation was to start when a prescribed near-disastrous event occurred. This event was prevented by the sudden and massive intervention of the Federation. Heaven then ordered us to begin an intervention that was to slowly build up, till a massive fleet was in place by the beginning of the 1990s. It is this fleet that is to arrive en masse on Gaia's surface at a set date in the very near future. While all this was happening, your ascended masters had commissioned a set of secret sacred societies to complete a process that had been started in the early 1800s. These secret sacred societies encountered us when we started to explore the lay of the land in the early 1990s. During this decade, we developed camaraderie with several of these groups, and began a close relationship, which has presently flowered into a close friendship. Through them we were able to begin to plan a big-picture scenario to be introduced over the next 2 decades, 1990s to 2010s. Our plan was, with our expertise, to simply support what the Masters and the Algarthans intended. This plan has now led us to the brink of success. The Dark Cabal is essentially defeated, and all that remains is to carefully work out those procedures that can ensure that all is successfully implemented. Once this is done, and the Master's lessons given, we can set a date for the landings upon your beautiful shores. At that time, we can introduce you to our mentors and begin the final steps to lead you to your personal crystal light chambers. Then, you are to be swiftly trained to successfully live as fully conscious beings of light. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Blessings. We are your ascended masters. A special time has been reached in our long and arduous journey through the dark period of our lives. A new dawn is coming that was prophesied by heaven. The Anunnaki are gone, and their immoral minions are on the verge of extinction. Only by the grace and mercy of Ian is there to be a glorious era of the light. The theme of this moment is the divine progression of the light as it moves through this divine rhythm of a grand transformation. This transformation brings liberation and a prosperity long hinted by those who feel the eternal flow of these new rhythms of life. We ask that you remain positive and use these divine moments to plan and ready yourselves for what is to come. We masters waited millennia for this sacred time. Our plans are now being implemented by our sacred societies of light. It is the moment for you to climb out of the darkness and be seen. Hosanna! 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 This sacred time is a most special one for you. The key is to remain positive and highly supportive of your vision. This realm is now changing in its own divine time. This is in its ever-expanding natural rhythm. Do not let the rate of this expansion frustrate you. Change is actually taking place. Be aware of this and know in your heart that a new world of freedom and prosperity is opening to you. This new period is taking shape and is being aided by those who have taken your many positive visions and are manifesting them. Hence, it is important that you strengthen these visions by continuing to support them. We masters start every day with a series of prayers designed to bolster your efforts. Our combined strength is making a difference. Together, let us walk into this new time and do it by knowing that we are aiding to strengthen the rhythms of this new time. This process of change is really a process of massive transformation. This operation is, in reality, a change in how you sincerely perceive this realm. It is for this reason that one is profoundly affected by your vision. Our part in this massive operation is to create and hold positive visions of the new world that we are entering together. This is truly a collective effort. Each of us comprises this magnificent collective. It is our way to positively hold this grand vision. Our sacred associates are taking the spiritual vision and forging its manifestation. You can say that we are holding together the divine blueprint for this objective. Piece by piece, this vision is becoming real. Nevertheless, it is being done using the new rhythms that we have created and continue to hold together. Hence, we can only thank you for your marvelous energies and ask that you carry on until this great goal is reached. Namaste. Today, we continue to give our weekly report on the construction of the new reality. It has been a long and hard road to travel. However, you have all persisted. This road is now largely paved, and we expect to hear some wonderful news shortly. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya, Syrian for B1. And be enjoy. Channeled by Sheldon Neidl. www.paoweb.com